So I had history with God, but when I was about 10 or 11, I kind of didn't really know where my place was or where I fit, and kind of dropped off because it didn't really interest me anymore. So not only did I feel like I didn't really have a place in the church and I didn't really know what my role was, but I also didn't really feel like school was the thing for me, or some of the clubs were the thing for me, or it was just hard to know, like, what am I here for? And throughout my teenage years, I questioned a lot of things, just about life and about faith and about difficulties and challenges that there are in life and some of that. And I felt like I didn't really get answers, and so I just was angry about it. There was a youth club in our town that met in Costa Coffee Shop, and I had gone once, kind of cut a deal with my mum that I'd go and just try it and see what it was like, and ended up connecting with some leaders there who just cared about me and remembered my name and asked me questions and just took an interest in my life, and they allowed me space to just process. There was no expectation that I had to believe the same things as them, but I could ask questions, and they in turn could ask questions as well, and we could just explore things together, and I think I felt valued and listened to. It took years of questions and space to vent, just on a sofa talking to my youth worker, and I think over time I realised that my life was changing and God was involved in what was going on, and as I started to surrender to believing that was true, I think I experienced just life change, and finally admitted that I was a Christian and believed in God and believed that He'd changed my life.
The Greenhouse gap year came at a key time for me because I needed to learn to invest in my own faith, but also to figure out what unique gifts and skills I had to serve God and to serve others and to make a difference to the world around me. At the same time, I was getting to come alongside younger teenagers and share about Jesus' love for them, and not just with words, but we shared our lives with them as well.
It's been really fun to experience young people in similar situations as me that I've been able to say, I kind of understand, and I get what helped me, and I want to try and do that for other people. And I think, as a result, I've just experienced God in really cool ways, and been able to see young people have stories of their own about how God's intersected their life and made a difference.
We believe that Greenhouse is the very best gap year to prepare you for a life of mission and discipleship.
I just think Greenhouse is such a great opportunity to strengthen your faith, not just by learning, but by spending time in community with other people who are also seeking to learn and grow. My vision for Greenhouse is to see young people from around the UK grow in taking responsibility for their own faith, to learn about themselves and to be equipped to disciple people, particularly teenagers, so that they can live out what God calls them to.
So, having grown up in Witney, I experienced life in this church, and then left the church, went away for university and came back about 3 years ago, came to faith and started getting involved with youth work here at St Mary's Cogs.
We want to be part of changing the trend. We want to see young people meet Jesus, wrestle with what it means to follow Him in 2018, and to see them come into the life of the church.